everyone and welcome to this video. So in this video we are going to be looking at another regression evaluation metric, and that evaluation metric is called mean absolute error. Okay, so we've come across this one before, but I would like to just go into a bit more and we can actually see look at it a bit more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in markdown mean absolute error, and you might see the term MAE, but I doubt that would come across. Usually it's just called mean absolute error. So we're going to put the meaning there at the end because first we're going to explore it a bit, and then we're going to put in the definition and what it does. So let's actually use mean absolute error. What we're going to do, so we have to import this one. So from Scikit-Learn.metrics, import mean absolute error. And make sure you put your underscores in. After we've done that, we're just going to create our predictions. So ypres is equal to model.predict. So you don't need to create another model, but if you haven't, then just go ahead and create another one. We're going to pass in x test because we need x test. So we put that in. We've got our predictions, and then we're just going to say MAE is equal to mean absolute error, and we're going to put in y test and y preds. So there we've done that, and then we're just gonna view MAE. So here it says 2.1363, etc., etc. So what could this actually mean? So let's actually look at our data frame, or let's actually so let's create a data frame and then we can look at it in a data frame. So I'm going to create df is equal to data frame data is equal to, so we're going to use the dictionary for this. So actual values, so these are the actual values, so that would be y test. And then I'm going to put in the predicted values. So you might be able to work out what we're trying to do here. What we're trying to do is we're trying to work out the difference. And this is where mean absolute error comes in. Okay? So let's just view df. Whoops. It's pd.dataframe. There, so we've got our actual values and predicted values. So that is not actually that clear. So what we're going to do is we're going to add one more column. So we're going to go df differences. So differences, that's our column name, is equal to df predicted values minus df actual values. Okay, so that is going to be the value of that. Key error. Hang on, what have we done wrong here? Oh, sorry. I just looked at the wrong one by mistake. So we got, I think, hang on a bit. I'm just gonna comment that out and run it. Oh, see, we have to make sure we're actually spelling it correctly here, and making sure that you don't put any underscores in there. So it is again giving me that error because I put that. So now we've got this. Sorry for the inconvenience in all of those spelling errors. So now we've got this data frame. So we have the differences between each one, and we also have the differences for all of them. Now I'm just gonna do one more thing. Okay, actually we don't need, yeah, so our last thing we're going to do is we're going to work out what our mean absolute error is doing here. So we have come across this before, but what it actually does is, so mean absolute error is the average, so that's why it's got mean in it, of the absolute, so mean absolute error, absolute differences. So absolute basically means positive and not negative values. Although here we have got some negative values, if we switch the order of the subtraction a bit, then it will give us absolute values. Okay. But yeah, so it has the absolute differences between predictions and actual values. So yeah, let's actually check out why. Let's actually check out if that's correct. So we can just check this by pressing Shift Tab. So we got Y true, Y pred. Mean absolute error regression loss. So it doesn't give us that here, but if you were to go to documentation, it would basically mean this, and you can also work it out yourself. So this is what it does. It is actually quite helpful because it gives you an idea of how, hang on, let me just emphasize that, of how wrong your models are. Actually, your model's predictions are. Okay, so that is what mean absolute error does. So yeah, that is all I actually wanted to teach you guys today. That is it. The video is hardly that long. It's just 7 minutes. But this is what I want to teach you. In the next video, we're going to be looking at mean squared error. We haven't come across this before, but you can take a quick guess of what it does before you watch the video. It's actually quite straightforward if you've looked at mean absolute error. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. That would really help a lot. If you have any doubts, please comment them in the comment section below. And yeah, I guess that's the end of this video. Hope you liked it. Bye.